how do you remove yourself from the emotions that you feel when someone's not getting it? When someone, like, you know they have it in them and they're just not pushing through. Like, they're the biggest, they're their own obstacle course. I mean, they can't get out of their own way. So how do you remove yourself from that emotion of like, man, I really want to help you, and like, it just drains your energy? How do you stop that? How do you remove yourself when you care so fucking much?
Do you have any children?
No.
Oh yeah.
We got a puppy. Sorry.
She's a child, she's Alex.
There's an awesome poem. Can somebody pull this poem up while I'm saying this? Because I'm going to describe it, and then maybe we can read it later. It's Khalil Gibran on children. The Prophet is the name of the book, but you can probably find it in such an old book. But basically, he talks about how much parents bend in order to propel their children. Because, I mean, this is your client. They came and they gave you money. Baby came from you.
Right.
So the emotion associated with wanting that person to do great, the investment is so much more. When that baby came from you, this person walked in the door, you know, okay, great, I want you to have like good shit, but baby. So what I'm doing is I'm really putting your situation on steroids. It's like, what happens when you have a child that doesn't do what you want it to do? I know you can have this. I know you can move in this direction. I know you have everything that it takes to succeed. I want so much for you. Why can't you get through your head? Remember my dad even saying this shit to me, right? It's just funny. You know, he's saying that shit to me like, I want so much for you. He would say weird shit like, I cut my hand off for you. Why can't you just get it right? Why can't you just figure it out? Why can't you just do the right thing? That's what he used to say all the time. Why can't you do the right thing? What's the right thing? Because if I was to do all the right things, I would be standing here right now. I did everything opposite from what he wanted. Anyway, within the poem, he tries to get the parent to understand that although the child comes from you, the child does not belong to you. You have been chosen as a servant to that child or individual. And as a servant, you do, in a detached fashion, and I'll tell you what I mean in a moment, you do everything that you feel is right from you, within you, to support that person without personally identifying with the result. I'm giving you everything I have, but whatever happens is completely yours. My dad would even say that to me. I have great parents. Now that I think about it, I killed his ass, I came back. You know. He's a pretty good guy. He would say, this is funny, my dad would say this all the time. It's like, I'm going to give you 100% of everything I got, then I'm washing my hands. That's what he would say. And that was, you never wanted him to wash his hands. My dad washes his hands. It's over. I wash my hands with you, he would say. He's very animated. I'm going to give you everything I have, but I wash my hands. And he's done that with people. I watch him do it with siblings. Doesn't mean he's completely done, but he basically says, I did all the right things. Let God, let the universe, and all that's happened in you happen. You plant a seed. My dad's a gardener also. Interesting. You plant a seed, you water it, but you don't make that shit grow. Who makes that grow? Well, it's an interaction between the soil and the sun and the weather, and you know, maybe it grows, maybe it doesn't. Maybe, like, this is another one. I'm really ranting now.
Maybe a rabbit leader.
Huh? Yeah, like in the Bible, how's it go? He talks about like spreading seeds. Some of it falls on rocky ground, some of it falls amongst the weeds, some of it is taken away by a bird, right? Some of it falls on fertile ground and grows into a tree that creates more seeds. But it's not the farmer's fault what happens to the seed. He sowed the seed. You're putting if you could safely say this, again, it's my dad again. He would say, I feel good about everything I did. If you could say, I feel good about everything, and say this to your clients. Give us fun. I am giving you 100%. I have given you everything that I have, but I've washed my hands. The result is up to you. Does anybody have that poem yet?
I have.
I'm going to read it. Okay, closer. I don't know, I thought of this, I don't know if this is gonna be a good depiction, but was that helpful?
Very much.
You give everything.
Yeah.
All you could do is you put in, and feel good in your heart that you put in everything that you've got, and then you let it happen. Let's see what this says, actually. I might be wrong. Your children, Khalil Gibran on children. Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they do not belong to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. You may strive to be like them, but seek not to make them like you. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. You are the bows. This is actually what I thought of, this metaphor. You are the bows from which your children, as living arrows, are sent forth. The archer sees the mark upon the path of the infinite. He bends you with his might, and his arrow may go swift and far. Let your bending in the archer's hand be for gladness. For even as he loves the arrow that flies, so he loves the bow that is stable. It's that bow metaphor that I thought of. You bend, you bend, you bend, you bend, you bend. But what does it eventually have to do? Let go.